Right now, former Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill should be behind bars in a federal prison in Arkansas. So we're working to try to confirm his booking status tonight. This will begin his first day of his 18-month prison sentence. Last year, a jury found him guilty on 6 of the 7 federal abuse charges for ordering inmates to be held in restraint chairs for hours. 11 Alive's Don White joins us in the studio now and has more on if he's expected to serve his complete sentence and if Hill can run again. Don?
Ron, while Victor Hill can't run for sheriff again, a trial lawyer told me just hours ago he can still run for some elected offices, and he may not end up serving his full federal prison sentence.
And that's why I walk to jail anytime.
Suspended Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill will walk the halls of a federal prison as an inmate.
No one is above the law.
Trial attorney Tom Church, who specializes in federal criminal law, says we shouldn't see Hill in an elected role on the state level ever again.
Traditionally in Georgia, you can't run for sheriff or any other civil office if you've been convicted of a crime that has moral turpitude, a felony of moral turpitude.
Church says moral turpitude is a crime that's immoral, indecent, and against the norms of society.
Is that a felony conviction of moral turpitude? I think ultimately the answer would be yes, and he would be disqualified from serving under Georgia office, but he could certainly fight about it if he wanted to, and a court would have to listen.
But Church does say nothing in the U.S. Constitution stops a convicted felon from running for a federal office.
He could run for president if he wants to. Whether he'd have the votes is another question. But he could certainly run for, a representative that covers the Clayton County area. He's very popular there still.
Hill posted this video Monday, boarding a private jet to begin serving his 18-month sentence. Church says there's no parole in federal prison, but Hill could still get out early.
Good time credit, which means if you're on good behavior, you can shave 15% of your sentence off. Then you're released for about 6 months to 12 months for home confinement or a halfway house. And then you can also take programs that further reduce your time.
That means it's possible Hill may only serve 6 of his 18-month sentence, according to Church.
I think that we haven't seen the last of Victor Hill. He had a lot of power for a long time. And generally speaking, when someone has to give up the throne and give up the crown, they tend to seek getting it back somehow.
Hill is also required to serve 6 years of supervised probation and pay $600. Right now, his attorneys are in the process of appealing his conviction.
And it's not unusual to see someone who's in legal trouble to run for office again. It's been done nationally, obviously. Hey, Victor Hill has already been replaced in Clayton County with his own hand-picked successor. Levon Allen became the interim sheriff once Hill was arrested, and he got the job officially in March after a special election.